Con. What did you make of Arsenal tonight, mate?
I was actually I was surprised. Do you know what? This is the first game in a long time that I actually quite enjoyed. We were good. Do you know we got the job done? Listen, obviously the scoreline might say a bit different. Might say it's a close game if you didn't watch the game. But do you know what? We showed a lot of intent today, and we haven't shown that in quite a while in terms of in a league game. I'd probably say since the Man City 5-1. Really good today. It's such a shame about Gabriel, but we'll see what happens with that. But overall, I was so happy today. I think Martinelli, that was the old Martinelli I saw today. Fantastic today. Very clear that the 2-week break has shown a lot. I feel like we need more 2-week breaks to actually show intent in games because it was all around the park today. It was very, very good. I thought we controlled the game well as we usually do when we hold possession. And it could have been more today. It could have been more. We could have had more goals. Dare I say, if we had more of a killer up front, would we have had more chances? But the scenarios we had, Saliba had possibly 1 or 2 in him from set pieces, which unfortunately went over the bar. Multiple chances from different players, Wanyeri as well. Overall, really, really good. And Marino seems to be shutting me up day by day, unfortunately, by scoring another goal. Which
why? Unfortunately, fortunately.
No, listen, unfortunately, yeah. But, unfortunately, because I get more negative. I'm too negative. No, fortunately, yeah, he's scoring goals, isn't it? And that's what we want. Well, that's what we want him to do, isn't it? That's what we want him to do. So, but there'll be fans out there that have already been messaging me saying, "Oh, Conor, but you didn't want him up front. You didn't want him up front." But no, he's doing his thing, man. So I've got to respect it. And listen, Odegaard, actually, I have no complaints with today. I thought he was very good. I'm normally Odegaard's biggest critique. And I actually said, you know what? He was actually trying today. I thought he was doing his thing. I thought, fair enough. You're doing good. Saka, welcome back, man. I'm not personally happy with him being back already. I thought it was a little bit too quick.
Oh, you're one of them, are you?
I thought it was a little bit too quick.
Yeah, you freak.
4 months. Where did you get your degree? Where did you get your degree? Where did you get your degree? Where did you get your degree, Broski?
You mutant.
I thought it was a little bit too quick. But listen, again, I'm being proved wrong. I always say I'm happy to be proven wrong. However, on Saka, I would bench him again for Everton this weekend to save him for next week. And then because Wanyeri's done nothing wrong.
What effect is somebody going to have if they're not match fit?
Brother, come on. He will be fine for next week. We've got Wanyeri who's doing fine. He got another assist today. He's cool. Then what? I'd rather have 100% Saka ready for next week than having him start in case he gets a knock or something against Everton. Just have him ready.
I'm not even saying start him. I'm just saying do the same thing. Start Ethan. Give him off.
That's what he said.
That's what I said.
No, but I thought he said don't even play him.
No.
I said bring him on again. So yeah, listen, I'm buzzing. Listen, I am buzzing that he's back. For me, Saka's my favorite player at Arsenal. Saka for me is like, Liverpool to Salah, Man City got Haaland, Chelsea got Palmer. Saka's that to me as an Arsenal fan. So I'm always happy to have him back in the squad. And you can see the reaction as well from the fans when he came on. It's nice to have him back, and it's nice to have that option finally of having him back as well. And it's going to be a big boost. Do I think it's going to be a big boost enough to go ahead and get to the semi-finals of the Champions League? No, but it is nice to have him back. And today you could see the energy in the team when he came on as well. They were very happy to have him back in the squad, and he brings a smile to every Arsenal fan's face. I think even maybe some rival fans' faces as well. I think a lot of people love Saka, and you can't not love Saka, So it was nice to see him back today. And overall, listen, I was very happy. I thought the whole team showed a lot of intent today, and we got the job done. I could have seen more goals today, personally, but we were very, very good today. I don't have many complaints.
That performance from Martinelli today was probably one of the best performances I've seen from him
100%
in 2 years. What he was 100%. Doing, taking the ball from deep, driving forward, starting the play, then handing it off, then flicking it on for Saka's goal. Just that possession alone showed a level of confidence he hasn't shown in months. I don't know if it's because he's back from injury. I don't know if it's because he had a break during international break. But the combination of the two have done him wonders, and it was great to see. I actually disagree with Connor on one thing, which is Martin Odegaard. And I'm not somebody who brings up too much negatives, but I did find the cohesion wasn't there with Ethan, and even when Saka was coming back.
I can never win. I always critique him, and then you have a go at me. I give him praise for one match, and you're out here critiquing me for that.
I did think Martin Odegaard was a little frustrating today, but maybe it's just the cohesion was off. the chemistry was off with the boys, as they were kind of stepping on each other's toes on that right-hand flank in between the penalty box and the right-hand flank. They were just messing up a lot of the touches in that area. I seen Trossard, Saka, Odegaard, Ethan, all in the same area at times, and it's just like, what are you guys doing? Figure it out. But the positives outweigh the negatives. The two major negatives are the injuries. I think Timber's going to be fine because Timber continued to play on. He got the injury in the first half, played until the second half. But Gabriel Magalhaes out versus Madrid is a big worry, because right now Timber's injured potentially. We already know Ben White had a niggle going into the game. Even if we have Gabriel Magalhaes injured, if I see Kivior versus Real Madrid, we have no hope. The guy cannot do nothing. If you see in the goal today, he is a liability. Every time the ball is on his side of the flank, somehow a shot is taken or a cross is played in where Gabriel or anybody else would just clear it. I'll have much more confidence if I see Timber playing in the defense, or even Calafiori playing in the defense. Sorry, not Calafiori. Anybody but Calafiori or Kivior, really. That would give me much more confidence. So I would want either Ben White to play out of position, or even Saliba being pushed to the other side and put either Timber or Ben White in the center back pairing. That is what I need. I don't need Kivior versus Real Madrid.
If Ben White's not back for the first leg, would you put? I've seen people say Declan Rice and centre back. I'm not too sure.
No. You don't mess up the midfield.
No, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
What I would do is, if Timber's okay, you put Timber on the right centre back. You move Saliba over to left centre back. I've seen him do it for his country.
What about Calafiori, that is a left-sided centre back? That's his main position.
Calafiori is also
he's out.
Is he out injured? Is he? Oh, okay.
That's what the season.
Having attacking players injured to now having defenders injured.
I think with Timber and White being in and around available, I just don't. Again, I think if your manager picked Kivior over those two, I think you should sack him on the night. I think Berta should just sack him instantly, give him his money. Like, genuinely, because you're not in the. I know you're gutted that he's out injured, and I get why, but this isn't the same as 2 Premier League seasons ago where Saliba's out and you're putting in Holding. You've got really good options, really talented players that know your system. So I get the frustration. By the way, when it comes to Real Madrid, they lost 4-3 tonight at home to Sociedad. It's in extra time now, as an example. Sociedad, by the way, that United beat. Ain't football weird? United beat them up over 2 legs. And they're out here bopping it around and doing really well against Real Madrid. Football's crazy. That's why I love football, man. It's
who did you say? Who did you, Terry? Who did you say that
Terry, they're technically drawing 4-4 on aggregate.
Yeah, that's what he
extra time. That's what I said. That's what I said. Extra time.
Yes, extra time.
Yeah.
Terry, who did you say that Arsenal have? I don't understand. They have nobody but Kivior. If Calafiori is out, there's nobody.
Hang on, is Ben White Ben White's around, isn't he?
He's out.
Ben White
he was out tonight. He's out
tonight. He's 50-50. He's not 100% fit.
Okay. But Ben White, Yuri and Timber, I didn't know Calafiori was out injured. I just got to. I put a thing in the group chat asking where Ben White was, and someone said he's off with like a family matter as opposed to an injury. I just took that as.
Okay. I have a shout. Play Kieran Tierney. Fucking guy's better defender.
Please play Tierney. Please. Oh my gosh.
Where it's centre back.
Yeah,
who plays right back? Who plays right
back? Not a centre back.
If Timber, Calafiori, Tomiyasu, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhaes, and all these guys are out, the next best option, in my opinion, out of Kivior and friggin' Timber. I mean, Kivior and
okay, but that's worst case scenario.
Sorry, I'm confusing so many names. Sorry. No, it's not. Kieran Tierney is a better defender than Kivior. He's a better defender than Zinchenko. We have no other better defender.
You do. He used to play centre back for West Ham. He's called Declan Rice.
Why would you
can't take Rice at the middle, bro?
Ruin your midfield to try to fix your defense?
I hear that, but I suppose what we're talking about here, maybe some cross points here. If you're in Timber and/or Ben White and/or Calafiori are available, Kivior don't play. I think what everyone's saying here is, Gary, if this is your option, okay, if your option is Kivior at centre back or Declan Rice at centre back and you move the midfield, which option would you go with?
Neither, and I'll play Kieran Tierney.
No, you got to answer the question.
You can't find a loophole, man. You can't.
Come on.
No, if there's no loophole at that point, I would bite the bullet and I would move Declan Rice to defense.
There we go.
I think that was a point people are stating. Like, no, I don't think anyone's saying, right, Gabriel's out, Declan Rice should go back. I think people are stating that there are multiple options. This is what I've said. I know someone called me out in the comments saying, Terry, it's bullshit about sacking Arteta. It's called a joke. I wouldn't really do it on the day. But before Kiwior starts this game, I think Arsenal potentially have 3 to 4 other options before that. So that's why if he picks it, that's a madness in my personal opinion. Ben White is back and Timber can play for Gabby, is what Abraham Espinoza says here. I noticed Odegaard played better when Saka came on.
What a surprise.
It's his best. Like you can literally see the difference from when Saka got injured with Odegaard compared to when he's not there. I mean, compared to when he's there. Sorry, it's chalk and cheese when he's there and when he's not.
Yeah, but also Martinelli helped big time today.
Yeah,
100%. I want to see more of that from Martinelli. Martinelli needs to be like that now for the rest of I don't want none of this purple patch stuff now. He has to be like this now.
I might have been a little bit harsh on Martinelli because he infuriated me for so long watching him, even though I thought he was good tonight.
Yeah, Terry, it's the right opinion, though. It's a correct opinion because he has been inconsistent.
We need to relax, man. It's still just one game.
Plus, though, I was also watching Man United game more, so there's probably things I missed because I wasn't like watching the game intently.